So what they are exactly. Alright guys, hello and welcome to the Fraser Hat Yai Show. Fraser here, and today I want to continue on with my story about how I came to Thailand in the first place, why I came, and now I want to talk about my story from when I first came here, did a TEFL, started teaching English, onward to what I'm doing now. Okay guys, so I was going to make one video to do it all, but it ended up being too long, and generally people don't watch videos longer than 10 minutes on YouTube. Alright guys, so if you're more interested in seeing things about, directly about Thailand and what goes on in Thailand and don't give a shit about my story, no problems, feel free to ignore this video and wait for future content. I just went to a Thai wedding recently, and I'm going to be getting a video out about what it is like to experience a Thai wedding, or what it's like to get married in Thailand. Alright guys, so anyway, enjoy the story. So when in Thailand, the first place I did my TEFL, and then they found me a job up in the northeast of Thailand in a place called Sisaket. Then I didn't care, I was down to take any job that I got. So I took the first job I got, which was a teaching gig in the northeast of Thailand, in Sisaket, at a middle or primary, sorry, not a primary school, was it? Yeah, it was a middle kind of primary school with some older students as well. Kind of the gap between high school and primary school in Thailand. Worked there for 6 months, really enjoyed it. At the end of the 6 months, the agency I was working for lost the contract with that school, and the school went with another company. And what happens in Thailand, they generally take the teachers. They did offer to employ me directly. But back then, while I was living in Hat Yai before, I met a girl, and I met a girl who was working at a pharmacy. So decided to go move to Hat Yai and work there. I found a job with Andrew Biggs Academy. If you don't know who Andrew Biggs is, he's kind of a celebrity, a minor celebrity in Thailand. One of the most. It's very successful as a foreigner in Thailand, so I have quite a bit of respect for the guy. So I was really pleased that I got a job with him. He speaks fluent Thai as well. So I did that for a long period, teaching English and doing English camps with Andrew Biggs. So it was great to work with someone like that and learn the trade of teaching English, the skills. I learned a lot from teaching English and working with the Andrew Biggs Academy. Not only from Andrew, but also from some of the staff and the headmasters, the head teachers, the people in charge there were very skilled teachers who gave a lot of time to help me become a better teacher. So yeah, really enjoyed that experience. Later on I started to think, can I do this forever? Can I sit and teach English in Thailand forever? Kind of yes, but if I want any long-term life in Thailand, I'm gonna need more than the salary that's available as an English teacher, even with the additional extra part-time work you can do. So I looked online, I tried everything, I tried and I failed at lots of different things. I tried selling products on eBay. At one point I was selling oil, like Muay Thai oil that you put on like deep heat kind of stuff, selling that on eBay. It was doing well for a couple months, and then somehow somebody came in and massively undercut me on eBay. I don't know how they were selling it so cheap, but somehow they were getting it cheaper than me and making less profit or whatever. But anyway, it basically went dry. I was left with a couple cases. Then I managed to sell off cheap in Thailand, but that was one of the failed ventures. I tried all sorts of different things too. I tried online marketing. I joined an online network marketing system because a friend I went to school with, he was doing network marketing and he was successful at it. Some people are. My sister too. She for a while did some network marketing and was very successful. Yep, network marketing is one of the things that's very like any business, it's hard to succeed at, and I failed. I failed at that online. It was an online network marketing system that the product was online courses, and yeah, in the end it didn't go very well. It was another failed project. Later on, I went to work in Vietnam. In Vietnam, I made a lot of contacts, and I started recruiting for one school in Vietnam, and then it just grew from there. And now I recruit for a few different schools in Vietnam, and also for some schools in China now too. All commission-based work. So yeah, that's good. That's what I was doing today. Actually, just before I came here, I was just on Skype interviewing a teacher for a position in China. Then later I got into online teaching, and I saw the potential of teaching online and decided to set up my own thing on the side too. So right now I've got, like if you watched my other video about what I do here in Thailand, I've got a lot of different projects on the go. I'm not really teaching now. I teach part-time 3 days a week, but I'm going to be stopping that at the end of term in the next 2 or 3 months. So yeah, that's basically my story, how I ended up living in Thailand. Why did I choose Thailand as a place to live? The simple answer is I fell in love with the language and the culture. There's lots of reasons. It's a really difficult it's a really difficult question to answer. Why did I choose Thailand? There's so many reasons, from food to weather to the weather. The weather in England is crap. The opportunities in England were pretty crappy, and for me to get like a basic job, the salary, even the salary as an English teacher on a low salary in Thailand, you have a better standard of life than someone on an average paying job in the UK, just because you don't have the expenses. My first apartment that I rented in Thailand, when I first came here and I wanted to live very cheaply, my first apartment was 1,600 baht per month. That's about £30, $50 a month. Electric on top of that was about $10–15 for electric and water. It cost nothing to live here. That was my expense. No other expenses. Top up my phone, a few hundred baht. That's it. So majority, 80–90% of my 70% at least of my salary was potential to be saved or down the hatch. My first couple of years, most of it went down in beer. I drink much less now as I'm getting more into health and fitness and other things. So what for the future? I'm planning on living here in Thailand for much longer, at least another 10 years. I can see that far ahead. That's about as far as I can see ahead, but you never know, things change all the time. But at the moment, I'd be happy if I live here for another 10 years in Thailand at least, if not my whole life. Getting married next year to the girl that I met when I first came here to Hat Yai, and this month, in a couple of weeks, we're going to go to Chiang Mai. I'm going there to meet up with some digital nomads, and also some online English teachers that work for one of the big companies that I recruit for and teach for at the moment. And while we're there, we thought we might as well do our pre-wedding shoot in the beautiful mountains of Chiang Mai. Yeah, so that's my plan for the future right now. I want to build my businesses up. I want to get focused more on the health and wellness side of the projects I'm involved in, and keep that going as much as possible. So that's it about me. That's my story about how I ended up living here in Hat Yai. If you got any questions, post them below about me, or about, if you've got any questions, post them below. Questions about Thailand, living here, whatever. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hope it didn't bore you too much. And gonna drink the rest of my coffee now, and then head back to my office, get a bit more work done. Alright guys, until the next time, stay awesome. So what they are.